This is the plaintiff, Cassandra Jackson. She says the defendant is her ex-boyfriend who cheated on her with her sister. That's right, her own sister and boyfriend were seeing each other behind her back, and it caused him to move out and for them to split up. The defendant left her high and dry with the rent they once shared. He stole furniture from her, and the spiteful guy is a loser who owes her $4,775, the amount she's suing for. This is the defendant, Quentin Slaughter. He says he doesn't owe the plaintiff a dime and says she's only suing him because he's with her sister now. He knows she's mad about the situation, but that doesn't give her the right to file a case in court against him. Bottom line, he didn't steal a thing from her, doesn't owe rent, and feels the judge will agree. He's accused of dissing a sister.
All parties, please raise your right hand. Be seated, come to order. Litigants have been sworn, Your Honor.
Thank you, Douglas. Cassandra Jackson.
Yes,
you are
ma'am.
suing Quentin Slaughter for $4,775 that you say he owes you when he broke your heart, your lease, stole your stuff, and ran off with your sister.
Yeah.
Okay. Tell me what happened.
Well, we've been dating for about 2 years. So recently, like last year, we just moved in together for the first time. And everything was all right, but it started to like, I know you want to go out on Fridays and you want to be with your boys after work, whatever. But then it started getting to the point, it seemed like he was starting making arguments about just any little thing just to get outside. And then I know when we'd have an argument, he'd go to his mother's house and he'd stay at his mom's house.
Or so you thought.
So yes, I thought. So come to find out, one day I'm at work, and he called himself leaving. But actually, when I came home, the stuff was gone this time. And I'm like, okay. And then that's when I started calling and been confiding with my sister. And she's telling me, well, oh, don't worry about it and everything. And she knows really what's going on.
Wait, what do you mean? You were confiding in your sister,
telling
saying,
her
I
that
have
something
problems with him.
I'm having problems with him. I don't know what is going on.
What a good sister.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
And then
like
meanwhile, she's the one who's running around with him behind your back?
Yeah.
Okay.
And so he moved out.
Where's his sister? Is she here?
No.
What a shame.
Yeah. And he moved out in November, so that left me with December, January, and February rent. And I haven't heard from him, and this is the first time I'm seeing him since all
What
of
about
this.
your sister?
I talked with her once, but like I said, she'll always be my sister. I can't change that. I can't
but
change
she doesn't
it.
have to be.
But she don't. I don't have. That's what I'm saying. I don't talk to her. But
What did she say to you? What did these people say to you when they told you what was up?
Well, she says it didn't never start out to be like that.
Oh no, it never does. It just ended up to be like that, which is what the problem is.
That, and no one told me, and I was left in the dry to find out all on my own. So
how did you find out?
Well, like I said, I started calling, and my neighbor starts, when I asked about the furniture and stuff being moved, she said, well, she seen him there. And she said, well, I saw your sister.
Really?
Sister?
She goes to help him steal your stuff?
Yeah. So you saw my sister. I'm like, what, she there telling them not to take it?
Right.
No, they were there taking it together. So that's how I end up. And then I called, and I'm like,
you called who? The sister or him?
So I'm like, so
wait, who did you call? Your
called
sister
my
or
sister.
him? And what did your sister say?
So were you really going to tell him? When were you going to tell me?
Wait. Did you confront her? Did you say, why were you at the move? Or did you just say, are you moving?
Yeah, that part. I say, when Quentin moved his stuff, were you involved in moving it? I heard, oh, I didn't have anything to do with that. I said, well, my neighbor says they saw you with him moving the things. And then she finally broke down, well, it's like this. Me and Quentin, we together and we're living together. And
he wastes no time.
She did, yeah.
Is there another sister, or is it just the two of you?
No, it's just the two of us. And it's like, I dropped the phone.
I just want to know where he was going next.
To H-E-L-L. That's where he going.
What's going on, man?
Well, me and Cassandra, we were staying together or whatever, but all along I was messing around with her sister.
Yeah.
I ain't want her no more.
Oh.
You what?
I ain't want her no more. Because I got attached to her sister.
So it's that simple.
She's a cougar. Look
She
at
what?
her. She's a cougar.
She's a what?
A cougar.
How so?
She started off being a sugar mama.
How much older is she than you?
She's what, 45? I'm 26,
How old's her sister?
24.
What do? Do you work?
No, ma'am, not anymore.
How long ago was the last time you worked?
Like 3 months ago,
What were you doing?
a car wash.
And what happened?
I stopped working there
Why did you stop working?
because they wasn't paying good enough.
Say it again.
They wasn't paying good enough.
How much is what you're doing now paying you?
They ain't paying nothing.
Exactly.
But I'm
is
in the
that
making
less
of-
than what you were getting paid?
I'm in the making of looking for another job though, construction.
So I didn't want her no more. I got attached to her sister. That's it. And then you took all the stuff in the apartment?
Because I chipped on that stuff.
If you chipped on it, why'd you take all of it?
As good as hers as is mine. Well,
Wait,
as good as
if
mine
you
as is
chipped
hers.
in on it, why did you take all of it?
I needed it. So I took
Could you be a bigger jerk? Is it even possible that you could be a bigger jerk?
No, ma'am.
Like you don't even realize. No, it's really not.
It's not
I mean, you on top of the fact that you dump her for her sister, not dump her, but dump her for her sister. That's who you dump her for. You're snaking around behind
She
her back
argued too
with her
much.
sister. You what?
She argued too much.
It doesn't matter. I don't mind you leaving her. I don't mind you breaking up with her. You have a right to be happy. But you left her for her sister. You snuck around with her sister. So now you caused two sisters to not speak to each other. You're like such a lowlife, and then you steal the furniture? It's not enough that you ruin her life. You leave her with the lease. Is he on the lease?
Yes.
Get out of here. He's on the lease.
Yeah.
Then you leave her with the lease, but then you got to take PlayStation 4 and games, a love seat and a recliner, and two Sony televisions, a 46-inch and a 55-inch, because you needed it? Seriously? Seriously?
Yes, ma'am.
And this is why I have
Wow,
not
I would
tried.
gift wrap him and put him under the tree for my sister.
Yes, they deserve each other. They deserve each
Wow.
other.
Is there a mom and a dad involved? Like, do you have a mom and a dad alive?
No.
Do you have other siblings?
No, it's just us two.
What did you see in him?
I don't know.
You were with him 2 years.
I really don't, and still don't know for the 2 years.
Just that he was younger?
It wasn't even. He don't even act younger, but it's not even that.
She
but
know what it was.
Oh, what was it?
The sex.
it wasn't all of that.
That's what she was loving, the sex.
It was not nowhere near that.
What's the sister seeing you?
Nothing.
The same thing.
Welcome back to the People's Court. Harvey Levin here. I guess the question is, who's the bigger jerk? Him for doing all the stupid things he did, or her, 45 years old, dating a 26-year-old?
They deserve each other.
Well, does she really deserve him?
She picked him.
She did pick him, but who's the bigger jerk here?
Probably he is, because he knew what he was getting into, she knew what she was getting into, and he still stole merchandise.
Well, I think stealing merchandise isn't as bad as sleeping with her sister, do you think?
Yeah, I think it was him.
That's a deal breaker, right? When you sleep with somebody's sister.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. I think enough said. Go inside the courtroom.
What did you leave behind? Nothing?
I ain't leave nothing. She got the house.
What house? What you got was a rent payment that you're no longer helping with.
I mean, I'm no longer staying there, so why should I be
Yeah, I
paying?
know, but she thought you were staying there. She was counting on your salary when she signed. When she and
But
you.
when she
Stop
got home-
interrupting me.
Okay.
When she and you signed a lease. So when you leave your roommate, whether it's your lover, your girlfriend, or a roommate, you have all of a sudden left them with a bill that they got to pay that they can't afford to pay entirely on their own. So yeah, you have an agreement with her not to leave before the end of the lease. And if you do, then you're supposed to still pay your part, none of which you've done. But aside from that, you leave her for her sister, and then you take all the furniture and the two TVs and left her with what? I mean, who raised you that you would think that any of that was like cute or okay? Seriously, what kind of person does that? I'm not even talking about leaving her for the sister anymore. Even if that's where your heart led you, which I think is disgusting, okay? You just leave her if she argues too much and go somewhere else. But her sister and snaking around, okay? But fine. Then you think maybe you could leave the kids' PlayStations? Whose PlayStations are those?
My kids.
How old are your kids?
11 and 6.
Isn't that just lovely? Yeah, you took their PlayStations?
He
I can't hear
mainly would
you.
play it
Yes,
with the
ma'am.
kids.
Why would you take the kids'
I
PlayStation?
needed something to play.
You don't deserve to walk among the rest of us.
It was good as mine as it's hers.
Well, how about they just stay for the kids? Is there ever anywhere in your world where you don't do what you want to do when you want to do it?
No.
Ever?
No.
I hope your new girlfriend is listening. Show me a picture or a receipt or something for the items. How much is rent?
My rent was $1,600. He was to pay $8 and I was to pay $8.
Got it.
So we won't be doing family functions anytime.
No, I would think not.
No. Really, no. No
I would
Christmas,
think not.
no nothing.
Wow. The day's gonna come.
Yeah, that's why I say
It's gonna come. You know, she'll dump him, and then she'll
Yeah, that's what I explained
and she'll
to
beg
her.
your forgiveness, and then
That's what
whatever.
that's why
and
I
then,
said I can't.
And then he'll have I don't even know if it's true, but he'll have one thing going for him.
Nothing.
He could do the nasty.
Nothing.
That's it. That's all he's got going for him. He has
That's
no
it.
judgment. He has no credibility. He has no honor. He has no morality. He has he
feel
has
sorry for his
nothing
mother.
worthwhile whatsoever.
I feel sorry for his mother.
Yeah, I do too. Give me a moment.
If she
Because
don't be
what you're
trying to come
entitled to,
back
oh,
me.
please. What you're entitled to are the depreciated values of the
Yes,
things that you're telling me.
right.
You're not entitled to what it cost
Right.
you, okay? No, actually, I do want to hear what you have to say because you're
I'm saying
fascinating.
if she don't be trying to come back to me,
I'm not. No.
you know how
So
y'all
help me
women
God, I
is.
will
through
chase you
Friday.
down like a dog.
You know how y'all
Monday through
women is.
Friday.
So help me God. You will feel what is called the long arm of the law.
Yes. I work Monday through Friday. I have no time for him.
You know how y'all women is.
Would you stop? Get out of my courtroom. I can't. I can't even do it for another second. It's not even amusing to me. Go, get out, get out, get out, get out, get out.
Well, I learned a valuable lesson.
Yeah, you know what? The rest of us knew it without having to learn it this way.
Yeah.
I am ordering this degenerate to pay you the $2,400 in rent that is his portion for the last 3 months. The lease is over now, right?
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
As well as the depreciated value of all the items he stole for a sum judgment in your favor in the amount of $3,810.
Okay.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Mr. Slaughter, I must admit this was not a good day for you to come to court, was it?
No, sir.
Let me ask you something. The judge, in effect, really lowered the boom on you. She called you a jerk, a lowlife, a degenerate. I mean, can't get much worse than that. How do you feel?
I don't feel no kind of way. She's just a female, so you know how they is.
No, I don't know how it is. Do you really think she'd be interested in having you back?
No, sir.
Well, we'll find out. Thank you for talking to me anyway. You have a few documents you have to sign. Let's talk to the plaintiff. She's on her way out of the courtroom. Golly, what a story.
Yes.
This is kind of unreal.
Yes.
Would you go back to him?
No, not in life.
I got to find out about your sister. Are you talking with her at all now?
Yeah, she's my sister. I still have to talk
You
to
said
her.
that she's always going to be your sister,
Can't
but
change
are you
that.
on speaking terms?
No, just I called, hire the kids. That's it. Nothing else. So it's weird. This year is going to be kind of crazy.
No kidding. Crazy story.
Yeah.
What a story indeed. Well, you got almost $4,000. Feel better?
Yeah, I feel better.
Okay, good enough. You have some documents to sign.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And with that, Harvey, what do you think about this case? Wild one, huh?
Doug, I got to tell you, it's as simple as this. If you try to buy somebody's love, you are asking for it. And that will do it for this case. Litigants for the next case on the way into the courtroom right now.